Welcome, folks. I am Jabby Kuwait, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We are continuing on with Season 1 of House of the Dragon. Thanks so much for joining us. If you are watching this on YouTube, then you'll see a cut-down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. However, if you want to watch the whole thing with us, then head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabbyKuwait, or become a member of this YouTube channel so you can watch the whole thing with us, all the dragons. No cuts, no interruptions, but you will need your own HBO Max subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it'll be like you're watching it with two of your favorite pals from the internet. This is my second time trying to do this intro.
Two-take wonder.
Sleep deprived. I'm very tired, so we're doing our best here. It's the 3, 2, 1 countdown sync because I kept going like this, and I'm like, no, that's not 3.
I don't know why you use the fingers.
Because people like gesticulation. That's why presidents or presidential candidates are always, moving their hands around. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Let's jump into this. Here we go. I hear breathing. Is that a birth happening? Yep. I can't remember an episode of Game of Thrones that started off with a hanky-panky, so I knew it had to be like a birthing scene.
You can, yes you can. I approve of this birthing position, I think. Apparently laying on your back is actually really bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're supposed to do it upside down?
I like standing or squatting's pretty good.
How about a backflip? It'll just fly right out of you. Princess. Oh.
Yeah, it's Rhaenyra.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they updated the actress till just this moment.
Oh my god.
My brain was like, I know this will make sense in a moment.
Oh. She's very good. She knows what to do. How many babies have you had?
I've never seen that portrayed that way.
That's what you do. You cut it.
I know, but I've never...
It's coming. The afterbirth.
Ooh, yucky yuck, yeah. Save that placenta for later.
A boy. I've just heard.
Yes.
Well done.
Well done.
Where are you going?
She wants to see him.
Now. I'm coming with you.
I should hope so.
Let me take it. I took a laugh through the shoulder once.
Shut up.
My deepest sympathies.
He's trying so hard.
This is absurd.
Is it safe to assume that it's his baby? Okay, we don't know. I'm asking too many questions too early.
Oh.
Princess?
See, I was wondering if it was...
So cold. No, I don't think so. I think he's like properly done with that.
But they... Oh yeah, you're right. Because
yeah, a considerable amount of time has passed.
I was like, maybe it was his before they stopped.
What happy news this morning.
Oh, he's alive.
Yeah, that's why she's still a princess.
Where is he?
Roll.
Where is my grandson?
I'll ask later.
There he is.
You're right, I'm being dumb.
Wow, he does not look good though. Oh.
Yo, he's still there.
If you don't mind, Your Grace, your daughter has exerted herself heroically and should rest.
Getting mother flashbacks all over again.
Do keep trying, Selena. Sooner or later you may get one who looks like you.
Oh, is that an insult? Yeah.
Think to consult me before you name my child.
He's our child, is he not?
Any one of us is bleeding.
I deserve some say in the affairs of my own family.
Don't seem so interested in our affairs of late.
Oh.
I didn't catch what she said.
You haven't seemed much interested in our affairs of late.
That is grody.
She just had a baby.
I know, but it's so
There's a lot of blood. With baby. Like with birthing a baby.
We chose an egg for the baby.
Ah, that looks like the perfect one.
I let Luke choose. Thank you, Jess.
Daddy.
What a fine night you were going to make, eh?
Might I?
Sir Harwin wishes to be introduced to Joffrey.
Of course.
Oh, that's awkward.
Free, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe not awkward. They seem pretty chill.
Please may I hold Joffrey?
No, no, no. Back to the dragon pit for you two.
Come on.
Or they send out a search party.
I don't know what the queen's talking about. Those kids look just like him. She's crazy.
Sleep in front of the commander of the city watch. Terrible lack of respect.
A certain insolence runs in the family, I'm afraid.
Clever way to introduce his position.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's no way those brown-haired kids are Rhaenyra's kids. They would all be silver-haired.
Right.
Ooh! That's cool.
Kovar magst du helt Princess Larys.
The Highness.
Ooh!
Vamax! Vamax!
Ooh!
Dracarys Vamax!
Toasty.
So, we found one for you.
A dragon. How?
The gods provide.
Oh, is it like a little...
Oh, man.
Oh, no!
I thought something like that was coming.
Yeah.
Be sure to mount her carefully. First flight's always rough.
Why are they bullying him?
Because they're kids and they can. What if he actually rides that thing into battle? He becomes like
Is someone else? Is another dragon coming, or is he gonna go down there? Is that why he's young prince? Oh, he might just find the baddest one of all.
I think you're right.
Or he's gonna become lunch. Yeah, it's not bonded to you.
He'll go back there.
It's a wonder to me their eggs ever hatched.
Why is that?
Viserys.
We shall continue this afternoon, Eddard.
Why? I want to know.
Nature is a thing of mysterious works.
How do you know? The silver stallion. How do you know it was him? Did you witness the act itself?
The consequences of an allegation like the one you toyed would be dire. Do not speak of this again.
Why doesn't he cut his hair? It's so scraggly looking.
The Princess Rhaenyra is brazen and relentless. A spider who stings and sucks her prey dry. Spoiled.
Whoa.
That was beneath me, Your Grace. I apologize.
Wow, he's still angry.
Whose idea was it?
That's awkward.
Your very life could be forfeit. She could move to cut off any challenge to her succession.
Then I want...
You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing! You are the king's firstborn son. And what they know, what everyone in the realm knows, in their blood and in their bones, is that one day you will be our king.
That's upsetting. This dude will be king someday.
Not if Rhaenyra can help it. Oh! I was like, who's the rider?
My aim is to protect Pentos from the lustful eye of the Triarchy. Aid Pentos in this. As Aegon once did, my gratitude will fill your cup and overflow it.
Your Excellence, we are travelers. We've already extended our visit here.
Yeah, that look is every.
One we will certainly entertain. I don't get it.
I feel like that was a good move on his part. He hasn't said yes, he hasn't said no.
It's just like, we'll think about it.
Siri.
Well, he certainly doesn't have a problem with making the babies.
being a dad.
Yeah. Maybe he's just into that Targaryen blood.
You'll certainly form a lifelong bond, wouldn't you agree?
That is the hope, Your Grace.
Don't stand too upright, my prince. You'll get knocked down.
And you get up again. You can never gonna keep me down.
I have to do better than that.
Oh.
Seems the younger boys could do better with a bit of your attention, Sir Kristen.
You question my method of instruction, sir.
Uh-oh.
I merely suggest that method be applied to all your pupils.
Ex-boyfriend versus current boyfriend!
Very well.
She's definitely got a type.
Jacaerys. You spar with Aegon.
Whoa.
Eldest son against eldest son.
Hardly a fair match.
I know you've never seen true battle, sir, but when steel is drawn, a fair match isn't something anyone should expect.
Damn, that's fighting words there. Oh. Dang. You're a big boy. Oh, yeah.
He's angry.
That's Rhaenyra's spirit right there.
Close with him. Press him backward. Close with him. Down the attack. Use your feet.
Oh!
Don't let him get up.
Come on, little boy.
Enough! You dare put hands on me! Aegon! You forget yourself, Strong. That is the prince.
This is what you teach, Cole.
Oh, boy.
Your interest in the princeling's training is quite unusual, Commander. Most men would only have that kind of devotion toward a cousin, or a brother,
Or a son.
or a son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Alrighty. All right, that's the fight we've been waiting for. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How's that feel? Uh-oh. Very reminiscent of the last episode.
Say it again! Say it again!
Lord as much.
Oh.
Dang, he's totally different from who he was in the beginning.
Yeah.
And yet today, you publicly assaulted a knight of the King's Guard in the defense of your...
You have your honor. And I have mine.
You think he deserved it, Sir Kristen?
I mean, he was definitely baiting him.
Where have you been?
Oh, with Carl. You're in very much pain. Milk swells the breast.
Would you mind, Sir Carl? I would like to speak with my husband.
Of course, Princess.
Ooh. Guess this arrangement is not really working out.
For 10 years, you have indulged yourself at court, bought the finest horses, drunk the rarest of wines, fucked the lustiest boys. This was our agreement. I have not begrudged you, but you do not desert your post when the storm lashes.
The wise sailor flees the storm as it gathers.
Wow.
Yeah, very different points of view.
Very well, then I command you. As your princess and the heir to the throne, you are commanded to remain in King's Landing and at my side.
Wow. She went there. How
Yeah,
how
she
often
had
did
to
she
play
get
hardball.
How often did she get to pull that card?
I don't know.
command you to go down on
As
me.
oh, what? No.
You have a harder road. Baela's dragon was born to her. But if you wish to be a rider, you must claim that right. Your father will tell you the same.
Father ignores me.
What? Weren't they just reading together?
That's probably the other daughter.
Perhaps I too am not the wife you would have wished for yourself.
Lena.
It does not pain me. I have made my peace. But you are more than the statement. The man I married was more than this.
I am so curious about their courtship and everything. kind of like, wait, what
Yeah,
happened?
It skipped way past
Yeah.
all that.
My son, Jacaerys, will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter, Helena. Ally ourselves. Let them rule together.
A most judicious proposition.
She's not into it.
Additionally, if Syrax brings forth another clutch of eggs, your son, Aemond, will have his choice of them. A symbol of our goodwill. Rhaenyra.
Oh.
My dear,
A dragon's egg is a handsome gift.
The king and I thank you for your offer, and we will consider it duly. You must rest now, husband.
Yes.
Always the optimist.
Yeah. I wonder what the symbolism is of her boobies producing milk.
Maybe it's not symbolism. Just a good exit.
Let us put aside these childish quarrels. Join hands and be stronger for it.
You may do as you wish, husband, when I am cold in my grave.
Whoa.
Wow.
He's the king. If he decides, like, that's what he wants to do, can't he just do that?
She's clearly the powerhouse,
Yeah,
though.
I mean, she literally just told him, we're done.
Yeah.
Leave.
But there is a shadow over my house, and it grows ever darker. I can no longer serve you with integrity.
What is this shadow?
Oh, gosh.
Name it if it casts such a gloom.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
You must have your reasoning in plain language.
You will continue in your service to the crown.
I would then ask leave to take my son from court and escort him back to the family seat at Harren, and will be Lord of Harren's castle one day. It is time he assumed his duties there.
Do it.
God.
He's so pissed.
Feels like she's in charge.
Well, yeah, he's old and sick.
Or at least she wants to be in charge.
Oh.
This guy.
My father cannot give unbiased counsel to the king.
It is now that I must rue the absence of my own father. He wouldn't hesitate to speak the truth to the king if Otto Hightower was still at hand.
You cannot say, my queen, that your father would be impartial in this matter.
No, but he would be partial to me. In all of King's Landing, is there no one to take my side?
He would. Would he not?
What a collection of heroes I have before me.
Oh.
You've been sentenced to death by hanging.
What do you want with us?
I am prepared to offer you mercy if you're prepared to pay a little price.
What the hell? Oh. Oh. Kind of sick bastard.
Why this? Why this?
I don't know.
You must push! Push! Face to come out!
Okay.
The child will not come.
We could lay open the womb. Try to remove the infant by way of the blade.
But I cannot say for a surety whether it lives. Would the mother survive it? No.
We don't have to watch that again, do we?
What decision is he gonna make?
Oh my God.
Dracarys! Dracarys!
Why is she doing that? Oh, wow.
Jesus.
She wanted to die a dragon rider's death.
You always said if you were absent from court, she would pour her honey in your father's ear.
The wise sailor flees the storm as it gathers. Bring him.
Oh,
We'll
that's
need
nice.
every sword we can muster.
Nice of her. Very thoughtful.
Yeah. I mean, she's not outright mean, you know? Like, she gets it.
It's got to be a way for them to make a baby.
I can think of a way.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Like, come on, guys.
Get
just
creative.
experiment.
Yeah.
You can do it. Just need a little bit of help. But I feel like that might make matters worse, because if they have a silver-haired baby,
He inherits the throne.
It's gonna be so obvious.
Just use the king's logic, though. With the brown deer or whatever it was.
Look at the little beetles or whatever they're wearing. So he's basically created his own little army of assassins.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What? Oh, a fire. Dang, he's heartless. Kill his own family? Oh my gosh. Someone get an axe. Oh no.
Man. That's wicked.
Yeah.
You've heard the stories of Harrenhal, Your Grace. It's built in hubris by Harren the Black as a monument to his own greatness. Blood mixed into the mortar.
She's got blood on her hands in a real bad way.
It is said to be a cursed place. That
Yeah.
it passes judgment on all who pass beneath its gates.
You pass judgment.
The Queen makes a wish. What servant of the realm would not strive to fulfill it?
Oh gosh.
I assume you will write to your father now?
Larys, I did not wish for this.
I feel certain you will reward me when the time is right.
Oh
scary.
god, yeah, he's terrifying. What kind of poisonous snake have you brought in here?
That was a damn good episode.
Yeah. First of all, Sir Larys is terrifying. It's just kind of been this slow burn progression. Like there's always been something a little bit odd about him, and in the beginning it was kind of like, oh well, you know, he's crippled, he's handicapped, he's kind of that guy that you underestimate, and he was put with the ladies and stuff like that, and I felt kind of bad for him. In the episode after that, watching his interaction with Alicent, I was kind of like,
Did you actually feel bad for him? From the moment I saw him, I felt suspicious about him.
well, maybe a tiny bit, but more just like, oh, that kind of sucks. He's disrespected. No one takes him seriously because of his physical stature.
As soon as I saw him in that tent, I was like, this guy,
this
something
guy,
suspect
something
about
sus.
this dude.
Yeah.
From the moment he showed up, there was something off about that dude.
But like it's been a slow progression where it's just kind of, it starts coming out until this episode.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he is pure evil. To create that band of, I don't know what they are, but you know, he cut off their tongues so that they can never betray him.
There was a group that was working with Cersei. The bad guy from Tomorrow Never Dies was the leader of that cult. They were like monks.
Oh, the Sparrows,
The
right?
Sparrows. They're not in any way related to this dude, right?
I have no idea. I haven't read this book.
It's
so.
just that the fact that they had their tongues cut off. My brain was jumping words. The fact that they had their tongues cut off, it just made me go, that's very cult-ish. This could be the seeds of that eventual, you know.
Well, but that was very fanatic. Like they're religious fanatics. There hasn't been a religious element to this yet. I think that he chose.
Well, it's just a matter of time.
Well, I think that he chose convicts who are on death row, basically, because he knows that if he sets them free, then they will be loyal to him because they owe him.
They're probably not associated. There's probably no link, and I'm sure someone who is like reading all the material is going to comment below and tell me how wrong I am. But it just seemed like an interesting link because they're dressed like that and they cut off their tongues, and I associate that sort of behavior with a cult. And that other thing from Game of Thrones was a cult, and so I just link the two automatically, even though they probably don't belong together whatsoever. This was a very, very strong episode, especially because for me, I was surprised at how engaged I was with this, given that we had new actors.
Yeah.
I fell right into the story. I still kind of missed the actresses from the previous 5 episodes. 4 episodes?
5.
5, yeah. Because, you know, you grow to like them. But
Yeah.
I think they're doing a fantastic
They
job.
are, yeah.
Like across the board, the cast is doing a fantastic job here. I'm so engaged with this show right now in a way that I have not felt before with Game of Thrones. I know that many of you guys feel like you've been engaged with Game of Thrones throughout the years. This is the most I have felt engaged with the show. I'm like, dang, this is like really good scene work, really good writing, really good drama, really good Game of Thronesings.
Because there's so much danger and intrigue going on right now. Daemon's over in Pentos right now, and Rhaenyra's just left to take her seat at Dragonstone.
That would be the one area.
So-
That would be the one area where I'm like, oh, I wish that we got more information there. But I suppose that we're given enough to go off of. We can kind of assume what happened between episodes.
Yeah. It's just sheer curiosity that I want to know. As someone who hasn't read the book, I don't know what happened. Why would Sir Corlys allow Daemon to marry his daughter? Did they elope? Or is that why they're running away? Or what? Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not the, like...
Marriage type?
Not that he's not, I mean, he did murder his first wife, but it's more like he's not an honorable husband candidate. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
Like, he's a widower, and he's widowed under very,
Suspicious.
dubious circumstances. Yeah. Why would a man like Sir Corlys marry his daughter to Daemon?
The interesting thing for me, the most interesting moment with regards to his character for me was when he was spending time with his child. I was like, oh, that's not something I expected from this character.
Yeah.
I never saw him that way. I saw him as this vagabond kind of a dude who wanted nothing to do with his responsibilities, and he was just a troublemaker like Loki.
Right, but then we get that crucial piece of information from his other daughter, which is he only pays attention to the daughter that has a dragon. The other one may as well be invisible to him.
Yeah, well, tough shit.
Useless.
That's what it was like growing up for me.
Oh, yeah. Dad loved Greg more than you.
Yeah. Okay, well, you kind of sapped the jelly out of my donut a little bit.
Why?
I just thought it was interesting that he was paying attention to one of his daughters. I thought that was a cool thing.
That is a cool thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that is unexpected, but then it's kind of like, oh, it feels like he only values her because she's a dragon rider like him. And the other one hasn't shown an inclination towards that yet.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it sucks for that other kid. It was just unexpected that he had that at all
Yeah.
for any of his kids. Like, that he's married with kids at all.
Yeah, that was surprising.
You know?
And the fact that, like, a lot of people were kind of saying that he was impotent. And then it's like, I don't think so.
No, he's got two
I
kids.
think he's doing just fine. But that was sad. That was sad with
his wife.
Lena, yeah.
I was relieved that she went out that way, because I did not want to see another woman cut open.
That's true.
I was not interested in that.
But it was interesting how he didn't make the same decision as his brother.
He didn't make a decision at all.
Well, that's true.
She made the decision.
She took it into her own hands.
Yeah.
It was a very moving scene for me. It was really well done. Like,
That was
I
cool.
was close to tears.
I mean, I would have been if I had a stronger connection to her character and that dragon. The thing is, I've never spent any time with her and that dragon. Or at least not to my recollection in these 5 episodes. In the previous 5, like, I never really spent time in that way. Like, I wanted to.
Right.
I wanted to feel that connection, but I'm like, I'm meeting this dragon for the first time. He doesn't mean anything to me.
I mean, I get it. I get what you're saying, but I think it's just that there's a certain empathy that I have towards a female character who's, like, giving birth.
I just feel like we needed 3 episodes between the last one and this one.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like we needed something to bridge this, but it's fine. Like, I can kind of guess what's going on from here. It almost feels like I missed a couple episodes, but we're good.
But we're good. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm sad too because I thought that she was a really great character. I was really interested in her and was kind of feeling excited to know a little bit more about her and that she, like, takes herself out that way.
I was very curious about the phrasing about the doctor. I thought that was, he's like, I've reached the extent of my art. I'm like, oh, that's a funny way to put it. Okay.
As he's basically saying, I don't know what to do anymore.
No, I know what he means. It's just interesting how he phrased it.
I was just taken by the fact that she was taking her life into her own hands, really, and
Not just hers.
Huh?
Not just hers.
For all intents and purposes, the baby is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The baby didn't. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Not just her life, the baby's as well.
But the baby's already dead.
We didn't know that.
Well, the maester was kind of like,
Maybe the baby needed a couple days. It's like, yo, I'm not ready. It's nice and warm in here. It's cozy.
no, it doesn't work like that. Like,
You don't
like,
know? Have you
your-
talked to babies?
Yeah, your body is like sending all the hormones and stuff to give birth. You're gonna just like chill for a little bit longer. No, you
So my
gotta
brother did.
you gotta get it out.
No, my brother did. He chilled in there way too long
For how long?
until they cesarean sectioned my mom.
She took her life into her own hands, and I liked that, she had said to Daemon that she wanted to die a dragon rider's death.
I would have done it a different way, though. If I'm dying a dragon rider's death, I'm going to hop on that dragon. I'm going to say, go as high as you can. All right, let me go.
No, that's one way to do it, but definitely the fire is way more dramatic. I liked the moment between her and the the dragon, because they set it up. They showed the scene beforehand with the kids learning how to bond with their dragons, right? And they're basically saying, if you bond with your dragon, it will do whatever you tell it to do. But I thought it was a really nice moment to have her have to repeatedly say to the dragon, like, you know, fire, 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 Dracarys, Dracarys. And the dragon's like, no, I freaking love you.
No, I understood what the scene was going for.
I was really touched by that.
I understood what the scene was going for. If only we got those 3 episodes, then I would have felt it too.
Sure, then you would have felt it too. I get it.
It's interesting seeing the dynamics going on, like, in the house, because Alicent is a complete... Well, they're all different because they've grown up, right?
Yeah.
But Alicent is so hardened. I mean... It makes sense from where we last saw her to where she's ended up, but I was convinced that her and Sir Criston were going to have an affair of some kind.
No.
Absolutely. No, well, no, obviously no, but I was convinced in the moment in that scene when she's like, hey, don't kill yourself, I was convinced that something was going to happen between them.
I mean, there was a slight inkling, but I think that's just us as the audience shipping characters. But
he's an attractive dude. She's an attractive female.
He's an attractive dude. But the thing is, like, his honor...
Look who her husband is.
His honor became so important to him. It would be...
That went right out the window
Yes, but like, he learned from that.
Not only that, he dropped the C-bomb on her.
Yeah, he's pissed.
His honor's quite shaky, I would say. He messed up, you know?
He did mess up, but he's trying to make up for it by being like proper celibate.
Go all the way in. Get both of them. Got the queen and the queen. You know what I'm saying? 2 queens.
Yeah.
King me, bitch.
Okay.
It's chess. Are you tired of my antics? I'm sorry. Okay, so you were mentioning how the lactation was maybe a symbol.
I feel like it has to be a symbol of something, but right now I don't know.
The symbol to me, if I had to guess, is that it's so obvious what's happening with her. Like her motherhood is her embarrassment because it's a child that is obviously not of her husband.
It could be that, or it could just be symbolic of her losing control, not being able to control the situation,
okay, hold
right?
on, I'll just shut up.
Why
didn't you say that guess before I said my guess?
I just thought of it.
So I had to say the dumb thing so you could say the smart thing?
No, I actually started thinking about that just as you were saying the other thing.
Cut me off next time.
It's not a dumb thing that you said.
Stop me from sounding dumb and say the smart thing.
No.
Anyway, yeah, that makes more sense.
If I were Rhaenyra, I think I would have tried really hard to have at least one baby, the first baby with Rhaenyra. Just try. It's like, whatever, dude. Just make it happen.
You know what? They didn't have RedTube back then. So they just knew what they knew.
Just bring his boyfriend into the room. We'll work it out together. But either way, if she has a child with Rhaenyra, either if she had it first or if she has it now, it's going to be super obvious because that child would have silver hair because of their lineage, whereas all her other children have dark hair, kind of like the Baratheons, right? Like, you can't breed that out.
Why did we have to see the prince jerking off?
I don't know what that was about.
Well, okay, I'm always trying to understand. Okay, so you're going to include something like that, which is obviously... It's got shock value to it.
Yeah.
But like, why are you including it? Right? Like you were talking about in episode 4, I think it was episode 4 when we saw Rhaenyra with Daemon in that
in the brothel.
In the brothel, and you're like, there was a lot of nudity. Did we need all that? And I said, yeah, actually. It facilitated like the mental shit for Rhaenyra, right? So that was one of the few instances for me where I saw a lot of nudity in something, and I'm like, well, this actually assists. This actually alley-oops the scene. It's helpful. You don't often hear me say that.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm like, okay, why did we need that? The only thing I can think of is just to show how fucking stupid this kid is.
Yeah.
And this is the person that Alicent is trying to make king someday.
Yeah. I mean, just the way she reacted in that episode and the way she was talking to him, you know, it was kind of scary. Like, she grabbed his face so hard. She's like, you're going to be king.
I would have grabbed his face hard too. I would have slapped him. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Weirdo.
Why are you?
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're right. Maybe it is to show that he wouldn't really be a very good king.
Do we have to see everything? Like, if we just saw his face, I would have gotten the same message. I didn't need to see his butt. Like, was that necessary?
Not really.
I will say one critique against this for me, because everything I'm saying that's like a complaint, I actually like I like the episode quite a bit. It's just like goofy, right? But the one actual legit complaint I might have against this episode, outside of the fact that we didn't get any in-betweeners between the last episode and this, that is a legit complaint I have. I'm just making peace with it real fast because I have to.
Yeah.
Is I was getting confused whose kids were who. Like,
how?
I just was. Like when they were in the room when you know, Allison's kids were bullying.
Super easy. All the silver-haired kids are Alicent's, and all the brown-haired kids are Rhaenyra's.
Okay, now I know.
Yeah.
I was in the moment I was confused. I'm like, I don't know who belongs to who. Like that. Now that you said that, I feel stupid. But like in the moment, I didn't know.
Fair enough.
So it's a complaint against Jabby. So the complaint against the show for those 3 episodes missing, I wouldn't have had that confusion if those 3 episodes were there that helped me to bridge between the two.
Sure.
So it's still a complaint against the show. I wouldn't have had any confusion. You have to look out for the dumb people. The country is only as good as its slowest person. That's the saying.
The country?
The country.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. No child left behind. That's what George Bush said. All right.